Good morning and welcome to WITAM AM, your daily newscast of world, national, and local news. We also have entertainment, sports, campus events, and your daily weather outlook. I'm Tyler Euchner. Jurors of the trial of former Minneapolis cop Derek Chauvin could begin deciding his fate today. They'll hear closing arguments before deliberations begin. Chauvin is accused of killing George Floyd last year by holding him down for 9 minutes until he stopped breathing. The city is bracing for a verdict by boarding up and closing schools. 3,000 National Guard troops and 1,100 officers in the state have been called in. The nation is setting another COVID vaccination milestone. Half of all adults have now received at least one shot. That's more than 129 million people. The CDC says also shows 32% of adults are fully protected against the coronavirus, totaling more than 83 million people. This comes as cases continue to surge. An average of 68,000 new infections are being reported daily, with the global death toll now topping 3 million. Court challenge is expected quickly to what opponents are calling a gag law. Adam Mason, State Policy Director of Iowa Citizens for Community Improvements, says Governor Reynolds signs it into law. There will be lawsuits. Because this one specific address, photo, and video evidence, we assume it to be unconstitutional, and that was one of our arguments in fighting them, Mason says. The ICCI is considering its next step, Mason says. He's heard animal rights activist Matthew Johnson, who was arrested on trespassing charges at a Iowa pork operation, will likely be taking the issue to court. Iowa Congresswoman Cindy Axson is calling on congressional leaders to include money for renewable fuels industry in the infrastructure bill they're crafting. President Biden's American Jobs Act proposes spending $174 billion to promote the development of electrical vehicles and installing charge stations. Axson says homegrown alternatives like clean biofuel can be put in place much more quickly than moving forward toward electrical vehicles. She says she's talked with a U.S. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack and Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg about ensuring the biofuel sector gets included in the final package. When we come back, Connor Spike will take a look at your WIT TV weather and entertainment news. Stay with us.
Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
Look, folks, get your kids on the bus, get your coffee, and get on YouTube. It's time for WIT AM.
WIT AM is a student-run news station that is invested on informing you with what you need.
Here on WIT AM, you get the daily scoop on world, local entertainment news, and weather.
It's great entertainment and in the high quality that you deserve.
You can find our WIT AM News channel and more videos at youtube.com/WITTV. WIT AM News. Start your morning right.
Myth. I can party with people as long as they don't have symptoms. That myth is false. As we've seen, up to 40% of people who have COVID-19 are asymptomatic and can pass it on to others. So I'd recommend avoiding any social parties, especially indoor ones. If you want to try to socialize but reduce your risk, I'd recommend meeting outside in small groups, continuing to wear a mask, and socially distancing from others if you can. Then together, we can keep COVID-19 out of school.
For ways to keep your community safe, go to backtoschooltogether.com.
Welcome back. In entertainment news, a familiar voice to sports fans is about to become the next guest host on Jeopardy! The New York Post reports Joe Buck will MC the running game show later this year. Buck's episodes are scheduled to run during the summer. The 51-year-old play-by-play man has been the voice of Fox Sports since 1994 and has called several Super Bowls. and World Series games. A number of celebrities have guest hosted Jeopardy since the death of the beloved master of ceremonies, Alex Trebek, including Ken Jennings, Dr. Oz, and Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers. It's not known when the show's producers will hire a new full-time MC. Godzilla vs. Kong continues to battle it out at the box office. The Warner Bros. Monster movie is this weekend's champ at North American theaters, earning nearly $8 million in the US and Canada. It also surpassed $390 million worldwide to become the highest-grossing film of the COVID pandemic era. Coming in second is Nobody with $2.5 million, followed by the horror film The Unholy with just over $2 million. Rounding out this week's top 5 are Raya and the Last Dragon and Tom and Jerry. Studios are beginning to see higher grosses now that many theaters across the U.S. are reopening after 13 months of closure due to the pandemic. Let's take a look at the weather for today and tomorrow. Today it will be breezy with a 40% chance of snow throughout the morning. The high will be 45 degrees. Tonight it will be mostly cloudy with a low of 26. Tomorrow it will be partly sunny with a high of 47 degrees. Representatives from Wayne State College will be on campus today to assist you with your transfer needs. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to check up on the latest WIT TV programming at our website and our YouTube page. Enjoy your day.